All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New England Patriots and the Houston Texans. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Go. 120! Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here now. Bud, be ready.
A look at Kerryon Johnson, second-year man out of Auburn. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On the ground, this is Johnson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20 because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It is tough to complete pass against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against the zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on third down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Now Wentz on third down. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. I'll guarantee you Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use him a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Crazy.
Here we go. 8-3. 6-6. Pull it high.
Now a man who really stepped up last year. This is Matt Breida. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Minshew will get this into the hands of Breida. 4 yards on the pickup.
See how he wants to play, man.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, Wood.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Down. 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, Orbit. 55.
On 2nd and 11 now. Minshew going to be complete to Breida. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
For what?
And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 30.
Recon, 132 fighter. Ready?
This is Breida. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. On 2nd down, a run with Breida. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Matt Breida with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. That's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd down, Johnson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Now Wentz. And a coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Johnson. A beautiful span and room to run. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Blitz coming, and down he goes. J.J. Watt in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And the pressure gets to him again. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Watch the whip. Two jet.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
This is taken at his 4.
Now, that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Derwin James inside the 35-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, they run with Breida on 1st down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made by Eric Kendricks. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Bravo.
On 2nd down, Minshew. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on. That
is caught right at the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. But anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first, oftentimes you...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They've been settling quite a bit. They've been able to move the football some, but they've just been settling. That's one of the reasons they're down on the scoreboard.
I love that word you picked, settling, because nowadays in this NFL, you're thinking touchdown almost every drive because everything's so high-powered. Yeah, you'll take the field goal, but you always feel like you're leaving points out there when you don't put it in the end zone.
They'll be trying to put it in the end zone here on this drive. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 47-yard line.
Go. 180. Shift.
Johnson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Sean Dion Hamilton was there to bring him down defensively. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
On 2nd down, it's Johnson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. The busy night continues for Johnson. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Wentz to throw for it on 4th. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
What?
The throw took him beyond the sideline, and that's going to be a turnover on downs. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. Here's a good way to kick off a drive, complete over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 18 big yards on that one, and New England first down. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
57's Mike. Mike 57. Hey, watch the slant. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist, twist. Let's go.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. This quarterback now 10 of 10 to start the game. How about that? As he comes up on a 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Minshew, 1st and 10. That's complete to Slayton. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
You draw Corker. SOS. Hey, Charlie. SOS. Mike 5-4. Ready.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. A gain of 6 there on 1st. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
To throw again on 2nd down. Minshew eluding the pressure right. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up 2nd down. No, third down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
57's Mike. Mike 57. All day. Mike's 57. 57's Mike. Hey, defense.
Again, Minshew looking to throw. The quick slant caught. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Go! 10-2 stop. 80 weapons. He's not going to get me.
They'll try to run with Breida. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll throw now on the final play. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Matt Breida in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 2nd and 9. Minshew. He's going to loft one deep left. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Matt Breida, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now this time, Wentz will throw. For Keenan Allen, that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10. 41-yard line.
Hey, watch number 5, watch number 5. Rip on them. Post formation. Come on, boys, come on. Lion. Hey, exit.
Throwing on first is Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. On 2nd down now, it's Johnson. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Well, it looks like they caught him off guard on 2nd and very long by running the football. All right, we always talk about tendency breakers and counters and doing things opposite the grain, and that worked very well for them. Picked up really nice yardage, but they still have a lot of work to do on 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working from the gun, Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Single.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Breida. And an alley to run. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Matt Breida, 31 yards. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. And he's gone 2-2 on us now at 2 receiving touchdowns, now his 2nd rushing touchdown.
And that's the back of the NFL nowadays, isn't it? The ability to do everything. You can't just be one or the other. The best ones able to run it, catch it, and produce. Big-time points put on the board by him.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Marcus Davenport in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
To try again after the sack. Wentz. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Marcus Davenport racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
That's smooth.
57's the mic.
Five.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
On the set. 57's Topper. Ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Darius Slayton, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wentz caught by Allen. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Wentz now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Haywood. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Defense wins championships, baby.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Complete. Smith has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down. Wentz now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. That throw into the arms of Allen. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Wentz again. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
74.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Into the red zone. Wentz. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a gain of 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Kerryon Johnson. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Texans are able to make things a bit more respectable. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down.
Come on, set. 18 Gator.
Crunch time, defense.
Back. Pilot, 64, weak. Hey, orbit. Now.
They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Markel Lee. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Check. 61, matchbox lights. Bravo.
57, Mike, 57. Ready? 57's the Mike. 52.
Now Minshew. And he's going to go down again. Eddie Goldman in there to drop him, and sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So 3rd and long. Here's Minshew. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
552. Don't let him breathe.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Watch tight end, watch tight end. Tight right, tight right. Hey, boys, we got 4 down. Switch it. Come on, switch. Bunch.
Wentz going to throw. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Marcus Davenport, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. The Texans on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun now for Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up. So instead of the incredibly obvious choice of trying to punt it out near midfield, now they left their defense with no margin for error.
No, 0. And I don't care how much confidence you have in your defense. I don't care if you say, hey, me up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it.
Three on the ground, 2 catching them. What a performance.
What a performance. If I get my numbers and colors down, it's going to be a real threat.
Just always remember, color between the lines.